What a challenge it could be. Jax next to Humvee. No armor on those Berettas. Grenades up close just in case. Magis predicts the position. That's the opening kill of the map. And in the back plat, Masuda finds another, but it's Alexi from window. 2 kills, and suddenly that takes the wind out of it, but a tap from Dupree down in the tunnels, and a flank back through the T-spawn from Nico. ZywOo, he'll shut down the Finnish IGL, and the bomb's been planted, so now Nico needs to try and piece together a clutch to kick things off in the very first map. Maybe some misdirection that could end up screwing over Vitality. He will have separate engagements. ZywOo keeping his head tucked. A little bit of space offered to Nico. He sees that first duel, decides to push in, hunting the head of the second. But this is so passive from Vitality. Oh. They just let him walk into his death, and they take away the pistol.
Oh, you could see.
Masuda knows danger looms. Oh, you feel that? A dig down into the tunnels, flash to deal with Alexi, and something back for Vitality, but nothing comes for free. 3v3, scout shot top mid, m0NESY finds the money, and Apex trades that right back. A battle for round 2.
Nico with just the deagle. 30 health to him, and he gets the first one.
Of course he does. But what about the last one? That's Apex. And he's got this bomb plant made easy. Jax picks up the smoke. No armor. Jax, head on a swivel, trying to piece together information. Now a flash being thrown. Apex looking to buy more time. Goes wide on ramp. Jax a sitting duck. And Vitality will convert for 2.
Oh yeah, he does it. That's off his flash as well. Jax eats that. Fork and knife.
These deeks, though,
yeah, that's
a dangerous sign of what is to come.
These are shots heard around the map. Oh,
that's so tricky,
what
Apex. Even when they're working with lesser weapons, now it's just the incendiary left on Hunter. Utility starts to rain into the A site. Alexi with the op to be tested because they lost m0NESY. Hunter catches the kill towards mid, and Alexi strikes down Dupree, but he can't double up onto Apex. And so that bomb crosses over. Just enough time to spare, but it can't be planted for long, and Hunter shoots sharp. It's ZywOo in the clutch. 2 down from CT, another wraps back, and ZywOo just waits for those jump shots to potentially come through. Little bits of damage, and he suddenly finds himself on a silver platter as G2 will break through with their very first round.
It doesn't mean, though, that they'll convert. Oh my God.
Through smoke,
He's got
down.
a targeting system.
Down goes Masuda.
But not just that, right? Again, the further intention of the cat split coming in.
Gap on the smoke, and Nico wants to punish. He sees the shoulders. A grenade that's gonna miss its target. And Apex tries to jump over. We're talking 10 seconds, and Nico's just trying to lock in, but a backstab comes through from Magisk, and Hunter's able to answer, but they won't stop this bomb plant despite those best efforts. Apex finds his footing, and ZywOo will look for another post-plant impact.
Ooh, this is risky. It's a single box plant, right? So ZywOo has to play kind of close to that situation.
He's scoped in and waiting. Oh, that's something to come. m0NESY's getting closer. There's the headshot from the upper, and Apex is gonna answer. He sees the jump and can't punish. Tries to change positions. m0NESY's down. Apex with 3! The Predator feasts on ramp and gives Vitality their 4th.
The caller, the leader, and the fragger. God damn, if you had any questions about Apex, they've just been answered. Another clutch already this half.
Oh, that continuation spray. He knows that Hunter's coming.
Vitality will know about it. Ooh, but can they do anything about it?
Not too far off the mark. Oh, Nico! He comes out. Deagle kill. m0NESY uses the chance off of Alexi's flash. They get 2 Ts blind, suddenly desperation. How many times are they gonna wait until the final 20 seconds? Another boost over top of the smoke. ZywOo's caught, bombs drop. Magisk such little health that we've got G2 right back in it.
Oh.
1 M4 that doesn't even get the first kill.
Suddenly comes another critical round.
Oh, nice nade, good headshot. Crisp and clean as Nico always is. but one they can afford to play with 2 smokes set down and a missed shot from m0NESY. He's about to get squeezed. He does have a player to help him. Hunter pops up. m0NESY pops Masuda, and the only thing that comes through is Magisk off of tunnels. But a Galil down to Hunter. 3 frags from him, and a solid B defense from G2. They attack from both sides, and both fronts shut down. And then the rest of the Glocks try to follow through. NiKo keeps himself crouched. Oh, 3 kills from it. And m0NESY here to clean up shop. A full house on the A site.
He's
that one just way too easy. Smoke ahead of it. Masuda on the ledge. And NiKo blinded by that. Value in the flat. Oh! With the USP point blank, he gets away. In what world? There comes the push. NiKo with the off angle awaits them. Cuts down ZywOo, cuts down Magisk. Alexi and m0NESY into the kill feed. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got G2 in the lead.
Yeah, with 5 straight, no less. They'll let him know that he's unwelcome on CAD as well.
His utility usage is just so consistent. Point blank, Magisk. He gets cut off of what's looking to be the split. We get the smokes towards spawn. More utility goes down. It's 20 seconds, and the B site soon to be under assault. But from where is what G2 have to ask themselves. m0NESY keeps looking towards tunnels, but it's window that he needs to hold. He takes a bunch of damage, 8 seconds. m0NESY looking to hold this off, but missed shots come through. Alexi hot on the heels, and with no time, this fizzles out. Now Apex has to hold, and he goes down after time.
Oh, he dies after time. He loses all his money, and that has to be partly on him too.
Nothing has come for free to Vitality, not in the last 6 rounds. m0NESY scoped in, missed shot, gets dinked, but NiKo is always on this ramp, and he is always that clean. Taps down 3. Easy does it versus pistols, but you just make sure that you rock Vitality's world. 4 kills for NiKo, a damn near ace.
And at this point, you're just trying to figure out new ways to win, right? You've won so many different setups. Alexi will have a new test, a flash, Apex. That lands right on Masuda. It's maybe misplaced, maybe it's Masuda turns too early. Either way, it doesn't work.
Goose player goes down, but that's not NiKo, and he has held this ramp way too many times. Oh, they line up for him. NiKo finally gonna be closed down on Jax. He's trying to run up from ramp. We've got kills in from Vitality. Finally a bomb plant, but what about a clutch? 3 kills on Magisk, and it's him versus m0NESY. Point blank, off shot, missed. AK swap hits, and that's the young gun to give G2 9.
Yeah, it's just one more clutch, but it's a shoulder peek for the ages. You never know how close this game will get. So that could mean everything.
Oh, that swap to the AK.
Oh my God, that was, Magisk is about to crouch under that box, but you can just rely on this kid.
And it's a fight where he's outnumbered, but not necessarily outskilled. This case, yes, it is Apex to go one better. And it looks like just as this half comes to an end, who now know that it's maximum 1 member of the CTs towards A. They go ahead and cross, and without doing utility, they manage to move over unannounced. Jax, 1 kill so far this half, but luckily a team stacked with talent. And as that bomb goes down, Apex goes hunting. He'll die towards the end, but this will be the 6th for Vitality. And so you have to ask yourselves, can their CT side bring it back? Can this type of a performance from NiKo just transition into the most stellar entries that we have seen yet in Lisbon? We'll find out after the break as G2 lead. Standout performance in the first 15 rounds, 21-9. He's got Hunter and m0NESY and Alexi B, all with 12 kills behind him. That's enough of the pack for G2 to write home about a win, but we'll see, because they've got ZywOo on ramp right now trying to hunt heads. m0NESY planting behind the boxes. He's got a challenge here on the right side. ZywOo still waiting to connect, and by the time he finally does, he's lost a couple teammates. The long pinch, probable and a problem. m0NESY just keeping himself down, pops back up, in with 2 headshots, and in the meanwhile, Magisk gets killed by Alexi.
Damn.
It's double digits immediately for G2.
In perfect control.
NiKo, bloodlust, he wants more. First half, not enough action. ZywOo behind Cart. Oh, I love that. Extends in, further damage. Apex with the scout shot. ZywOo's going off. He holds them in from Car. The Cyborg, one after another. Vitality, quick answer.
How often do you see him raise his hand, too, after a clip?
Look at this, the duality of ZywOo and Apex on the same position. Clones in the corner. Kept it in fourth gear the entire time. Magisk looks to spam through smoke and damage what he can. We get utility coming out of it, and dupreeh goes down empty-handed. They will manage to get back around the corner.
Whoa, they call out of this position, and they actually cancel. This is not just a default, right?
Masuda pushing.
That was a potential full B, and m0NESY comes back again with that op. Eyes back on mid.
Shaves down all of the HP from G2.
Ooh.
But nothing in position to stop them. We've got a guy trying to crawl out from CT spawn. There is the scout headshot, sure enough. Oh, and it's Apex with the follow-up. But Nico's gonna get him over the side of that smoke as ZywOo doubles back to make sure that he's not being pinched. He chucks the flash forward, and that enables Nico to go down for the plant. That Molotov's gonna burn Nico off of this position. Sure enough, now he's down to 8. He's given himself nothing as the nade finds him. The homing missile strikes, and Jax has to come back in a 1v2 as they start to get on top of that bomb. A spray from Jax responded back. It's Magisk to tie this game at 10.
That's absurd. I mean, another scout headshot from ZywOo. He's not missing tonight. That hold is superb just from an individual perspective. Some late nades there. The Molotov and HE both necessary to take out Nico, who tries to carefully get out of that molly. Ideas being cultivated.
Couple Danes inside a bomb site. Perfectly timed flashbang. Here comes the test. Magisk gets that second as nobody's allowed to emerge through smoke, and that immediately turns back what's left of G2. Magisk simply shuts them down. And if they think they're gonna get away for free, well, they've yet to meet Masuda. He clears the board with dupreeh. Vitality take a 12th, and that is now 3 rounds back and forth. They're not trying their absolute hardest to go and stop G2 from taking mid, from getting into Cat. Sure enough, Nico hit ever so slightly by another, but he's gonna swoop down into the CT spawn, and dupreeh, he's able to hold that. In fact, he comes out with 2 kills. dupreeh with a 3rd, and then ZywOo finds that little sliver of a gap. That is all dupreeh from inside B doors through CT spawn, saving Apex as m0NESY gets chopped down to half health. And we talk about the m0NESY clutch because time after time he proves he has that gene. ZywOo waits for him and locks this one in. It's the French opera to make the difference. Vitality lead by 2, finally putting a bit of distance between them and G2. But check this out, sweeping away Nico as he comes through smoke.
Apex has done a fantastic job of fragging throughout on the A site. So has ZywOo, and that's where most of the action has been.
Oh man, a clash set for long. Jax into the kill feed. Apex still locked inside of Pit, but he just saw Jax. He's got a duel, and Jax picks it up. Better late than never. And with 2 kills, he puts his team into the advantage. Hunter immediately coming up that catwalk. We got a little life left in G2.
Okay, yeah.
For a team with only 2 terrorist round wins, this could be meaningful. Bomb's gonna pop, and these guys gotta get out of here or else they're gonna die. And so they find their exit. They find their round. They finally get themselves a little bit more.
Hoping for a late, long aggression. It doesn't come.
Push through doors. Masuda decides to go for a risk, and a risk that works out, but they don't stop Nico. He's gonna try to challenge this B site. dupreeh just dropping grenades, trying to hang on here. There's a terrorist to come out from inside of the tunnels. The Bosnians decide to push through. dupreeh stops one. Alexi and m0NESY back in with kills, but Masuda drops the bomb. And now Alexi and Hunter have to go back and reclaim it. Now there is so much time. Flash for Masuda to take a peek. A crosshair ready for him.
Less info on both players, right? Flasher and the player peeking. Now they move.
30 seconds and Vitality could lock in 15. ZywOo, oh, he drops down into the spawn. Alexi spotted, answers back with a headshot, and Masuda tries to time it, but Alexi's with the clutch!
In the 4th quarter. That's round 28 opened up. But it turns into a 1v2 in the other direction.
Oh, fast flash, Alexi from the hero to the 0 as he gets caught off on blue box. Nico wants the trade, but ZywOo sticks it to him. 5v3, and we're gonna get G2 continuing to try and make this fight happen. They just can't let it slide for free. Still waiting, still waiting. Oh! Insta headshot, but that corner position from Dupree. He's so ready for Jax. And again, if Jax has given us anything, it's impact on long. m0NESY holds mid, lands that shot on Apex, continues to track him, but he can't fall back. Magisk through the smoke, he takes him down. And Jax, in a very lonely world, suddenly 1v3.
That long player, without getting that kill, is what allows Vitality to win and potentially take Dust 2.
Oh, right through the fire. Jax puts it out. Masuda kind of lost inside this smoke as he eats that flashbang. ZywOo's right here behind him. What is going on? A lineup! And Jax comes out on top with the trade. But it's still an evacuation from Vitality. And Apex, he dunks Nico. A deep grenade finds its target, and the health bar's low for G2. Double flashbang. ZywOo waiting this entire time for his chance to strike. Apex nearly caught as he looks to join the Opper. We've got 3 players pushing up from spawn. 2 Ts inside sight. Another one halfway on long. Magisk and Apex in with kills, but m0NESY, he gets wrecked by Magisk. And with it, Vitality take map 1.
Yes, sir, they do it. They make it happen. What an absolute inferno until they were stopped at right here by FaZe. Vitality's last 2 losses were to G2, but in pistols, they found success, or at least denied conversions.
Through the smoke, ZywOo kicks this one off. Little 5v4 feels real good. Apex, ooh, gushed, but not quite dead. Masuda tapping away at Jax. Nico, Alexi, there's the answer. There's the 3v3, but what about Dupree? Hiding in the corner, backs turned, ice cold. He taps into the second. Now the bomb still goes down, so we've got Alexi in an interesting position. 2 players coming at him from Banana, but he turns his back to the second, and that is the fatal error. Don't turn your back on a Dane.
Yeah, never turn your back to a Dane. That's it. But look at the B split that's potentially coming in right here. Dupree being aware of it, but still dying. Still dying here on Arch.
Yeah, something's brewing. This is exactly what they did in the pistol. Apex. Oh, blind as a bat. Perfect flash out of Alexi. He is the Grenadier. Sets records in terms of frag damage, but there's only 7 seconds. What can Masuda do? Just that 1 kill. Nico finds the bomb plant, and sure enough, G2, it may have been laid out of spawn. They could have just pieced it all together.
A map where T-side is one of the easiest, if not easier, is one where you'd expect them to get kills, but if they get it out of the way first.
Thinking about going out to try and catch Magisk. Dupree body blocking the smoke. Will that create a gap? Oh, Magisk goes down. Masuda drops, and I don't know if that was her.
No, it wasn't.
But now he's making footsteps, and there comes the arch wrap. Dupree trying his damnedest to block that smoke, but Alexi's still able to get around it, and look how easy that falls in the end.
They gotta play with more confidence than that, right? We have Vitality sitting in position early on, but by the point that all the final utility has been used from the CT side, G2 also have the space they need, right? Hunter can finally come out of halls. They have the arch wrap come in to kill this pit player, and there's no counterplay for Masuda, and there is no way for their teammates to help them.
Where right now we've only got 2 players. ZywOo, wild blind, finds Hunter. Here comes the peek from Masuda, and we've got fights on both fronts.
Oh, the fluidity now. I mean, we had Dupree called over, an extra mercenary.
Putting a little bit more juice into Vitality as they're looking to lock in a 5v3. ZywOo behind boxes, comes around, and that's Alexi shutout. It's only Jax so far from G2 to respond. ZywOo waiting, m0NESY just behind him, and a little creeping crawl from Dupree to drop the young Opera. This one is good from Vitality, and there it is, a reward from Zonic, a reminder. Movement, some fluidity from Vitality. That's what gets them their second.
Absolutely, man. If they were a little bit foggy, that would have cleared it up. Off the tack, huge help from Zonic, and the ideas push them forward. None of these kills are particularly hard.
The pressure has been let off. Look at this, G2 already starting to get inside of brackets at the 50-second mark. And Dupree falling back, but ooh, Alexi thinks he could just go jumping through the smoke. It costs him. Magisk gets shredded by Jax. And now ZywOo inside of the site, tries to find an angle, fully flashed, misses his chance to shoot downwards. Dupree gives us another, but it's Nico in the bomb site, and it's G2 man advantage.
Damn, yeah, they do it. I mean, Apex, if They make a huge mistake. Maybe.
Like that.
2v2.
Jax potentially offering an opening. Nico posted with the op. And a smoke grenade creates a bit of ambiguity for Apex. Oh, but he gets cleared out from Hunter inside of the little pit.
I heard the op shot come through, got
Yes,
distracted. And that's just it. Okay, that one. I mean, at least Apex with the first response. But there'll be a couple new cameos.
Oh, timed well, and here comes Magisk. Right behind him, tries to dive back in, gets away, and the op's posted. We got Hunter in the corner. Finally, Vitality again with a bit of an edge. Magisk backside, bomb to be picked back up. Hunter, what can you offer? This utility is such a nuisance for him, but he still has a chance at this 1v1 duel, and he gets through smoke. Behind ZywOo, sticks the barrel to the back of his head. Kovac's blood coursing through his veins, but he's slain by Magisk from the backside.
Ooh, he's trying to speed up.
Oh, but he looks the wrong way. And so Magisk easily ends him. And Alexi with m0NESY both still so low from that initial utility fight that goes down on Banana. Vitality starting to power up. A CT side that they can begin to be proud about only because they start to get active.
Absolutely, and these flashes are so good now. I mean, every single fight is so one-sided. We even have counter utility coming in, but theirs are better. However, Jack.
Not over.
Yeah.
Smokes both ways. Apex. Oh! He dies to Jax.
And they smoked a molly. They had CT open for a second. Jax turns his attention back. Two players coming in to retake the exact same spot.
He's holding the angle. He's got two of them walking in, both from the same side. Jax, instant execution. He's on 3 kills already. P250, but ZywOo turns his head, and it's Finland's finest to close out this one and give G2 their 8.
Yeah, man, like Alexi right there.
ZywOo shooting back as he just gets all the way back into the bomb site, finds his cover. Dupree's inside of a smoke. Dangerous game versus Alexi, but he comes out on top. A barrel stuff as a B hit wants to come in, but with 12 seconds, fire on their feet. And Apex, oh, he gets swarmed, but Masuda locks in 2 kills. Is there enough time? m0NESY jumps up.
Oh my God.
It's so close.
They let him pass.
It's on. 3v2. And Vitality all back in their spawn. A frag, a flash, a kit on Dupree, but m0NESY deep and waiting, and delivering already. Who's next? It could be ZywOo, one of the world's best, versus one of the youngest. An off duel, and he nails it! Headshot in from m0NESY. His clutch so good, and Hunter helps to close it.
Wow.
With just enough time on their side, that's 10.
A game of milliseconds would have been the end.
And Masuda nearly does what he has to backside.
Yeah, and then we have a player in CT crack spotting where the bomb hasn't crossed yet and allows for a second for that to take place. Especially considering the rotation time, and they walk up to Banana. Apex, beautiful move right there, understanding they couldn't expect ZywOo to be there.
We get Masuda locked into oranges. Molotov's destined for him, but it misses again. Spreads a little bit, and he still has that pocket to hold on to, so this is a very tough look for G2. Jax gets 1, but he is silenced. Hunter, way too much to ask. Turns it around towards Coffins with a ton of damage. Oh, imagine if he had just a little more time. But with that, Vitality take themselves a measly 4th round, and they need to collect themselves if they want to turn around Inferno. Pistols have been weird between these two teams.
Yeah, between the conversions and the pistols one.
Oh, Nico gets gushed.
Damn.
And taken down. It's Masuda with the answer.
I think that's the reason we have him here today in semis. I'll keep saying that. It's an important story for him. And I think, you know what? There is a correlation between playing well and calling well.
Pistol wins haven't meant conversions. That's the tale of all this. Hunter in the corner. Alexi with a nade out. That's going to draw the attention. MP9. Oh! And Alexi comes back with the 5-7. We got Alexi still trying to hold down Art. He delivers again. Dupree comes through with the kill, but Jax inside a pit. They've got it. Oh, they hold.
Oh. Hunter with the best gun in that position, and Alexi to draw attention. And Alexi from a month ago does not get this kill right here. Okay, that's the difference. Look at the deep control.
Ooh, Monacy hanging on. Jax comes out, saves him. And then Hunter also here to try and help, but it's all Alexi. Ooh, attacking it from the back. Bomb's been dropped, unfortunately, for Apex. He could have just had a chance to sprint in. Goes for the Deagle duel, and Alexi and Nico layer on top of one another to give us 13 rounds to G2. Gets right past. Nico looking for his chance to go up. Masuda walks into it. Executed by Nico. Looks for the follow-up through the spam, but nope. Just tidbits of damage. Bomb plant comes through. Flash is being sent in. Nico tries to chase them. That's team damage, though, on top of it. So a tough spot for these last two Ts to try and hold on. Monacy, quick off counter. There's another from Hunter. A 1v1 for Magisk. Monacy pressing up. Magisk slides right in. And Vitality are going to give us just a little bit more.
Yeah, that's something good, at least. Yeah, a nice attempt there.
Time to test Jax. Had an excellent first half. Smoke grenades down at his feet. He's got a bit of a pocket to play around. Oh, but he gets tagged to 40. That's not ideal. And ZywOo's trying to find him. Meanwhile, Monacy grabs away the attention because he drops that bomb. ZywOo's not forgetting about the possibility, but now ZywOo's all alone. And Jax just sitting in a smoke takes all the life out of Vitality. Monacy's rotate comes through.
Jax is so insane.
He sits on the bicycle and just looks to cruise across the finish line. We've got 9 more for G2 to close. This is how it happens. Monacy boosted into Dupree, catching another player inside of the apartments. So while ZywOo gets down quickly, the other guys kind of trail behind.
Yeah. 4A locked in.
Oh, perfect peek. Hunter takes 2, but we've got a little life here from Vitality. Alexi barely standing. Jax again from bicycle. Now this guy saw nothing but gray smokes last round. Now it should be made easy, but Magisk has other ideas. Vitality fighting tooth and nail to try and keep this one going, and sure enough, they find that bomb plant back site.
This is about giving space to Nico.
Both CTs with kits, neither with utility. Oh, Magisk!
Whoa, okay.
Suddenly finds another headshot, and that is an invitation for Alexi to leave. Vitality continue on.
One interesting thing they did towards Jax was Jax didn't even have time to use his one-way because they smoked the pit. And that can also be something you can do where instead of mollying it and having that smoke come down, or where you nade it, that also can't be countered.
The pieces are in place here for G2. They could end this with the upset. A round they're not supposed to win. Dupree, his back's open. Jax, double headshot, 5v3 for G2.
And enough is known now with the boost and the second player that peaks, so they might rush this. But Nico says no, shuts the door in their face.
Just when you thought Vitality had a chance, Nico reminds him who's boss. His Desert Eagle burned out from the corner. P250 here for Alexi. We've got something back, but there's the spam from Jax, and he has absolutely cranked it up a notch. Apex still alive here, half health, with 2 more to take.
Apex number of times, 1v3, 1v2 in this match.
Apex looking. Oh, Monacy with just the sidearm ends up closing on Inferno, but that is Jax. Francis. Apex in the corner, and just on the other side of it is Monacy and Jax. We got a quick clash set, and Monacy's head gets popped. Access denied. Finally start to shoot through it. Apex able to get into the corner. Bomb gets dropped though. ZywOo finishes off Hunter. Oh, and then he chases him in. Apex decides that A site is closed for business.
Okay, they trade glances.
Ooh, Alexi seeing a little bit of skin, but oh, Magisk nice and clean from the back of that A site. Jax down empty-handed. We're talking 5 alive for Vitality.
Yeah, well done.
Let's go. This time, door is off the hinges. Nice little pop flash here from Alexi. Oh, he gets them blind, but a quick recovery from Magisk. Apex spams through and finds the head of Jax, but up from the rafters is Magisk. Oh! And with a shot through that smoke, he ends it.
God damn.
A gun round turned to mincemeat.
Yeah, they popped off a series of fireworks. They're all different angles. There are a number of lurks the CTs have no way of clearing.
This is all on ZywOo.
What the hell?
Headshot on Alexi first.
It's info for him.
Nico executes one from the backside. ZywOo's looking for a pocket of protection, and he does get away, but on 34 health. Hunter killing him through the hut wall. m0NESY could double back. That kill he gets through smoke, unreal. NiKo, he's gonna try to stop Masuda. And it feels like this rotate through heaven is closed, but Masuda will get the headshot eventually. Still, way too late and not nearly enough. G2 with a robbery in round 4.
Dude, they take advantage of all this space outdoors. They touch grass, if you will. They get to heaven. NiKo pretends they're simple in the sight, gets revenge, okay? And, I mean, everybody works together, right? Even the first peek from Alexi.
Oh, ZywOo sees one cross, two cross.
Oh, he doesn't hit the shot.
He's gonna try to climb up into the rafters.
Alexi moves.
Masuda gets called down. ZywOo, he gets killed trying to jump up. It's Jax. Double entry into the B site.
That was powerful.
4v2 off the back of it, and G2 find that route yet again.
That was filthy. He also had the rotation out to the back of control window. But this is another round where Alexi gets his lurk off as well. I mean, he's been the aggressive lurk getting down the vent. Hard shot he goes for here as well. Something to note, he could have not taken it. And maybe they don't speed up in this position. And hey, Jax did specifically open the door from the left side to make that shot as hard as possible in case ZywOo was pre-aiming it.
No op for ZywOo. Hands on an A4, fast nade. Blows the door off. Oh no, Apex.
Oh, he reloads while watching.
And that is a costly error. Jax has got himself another double kill.
They don't know about ZywOo.
And he's been looming around these boxes. Excellent flashbang. Jax is on the hunt, and he gets denied. But ZywOo's down to 9. That is massive impact coming out of Jax. ZywOo's gonna try to keep on fighting, and the wallbang in from NiKo. Clears credit card from inside garage to start the 1v3. Now that's set up by Jax, right? 2 kills and the assist. Oh, and dupreeh flanks him, ends him, and ties this game at 4.
Yeah, oh man. ZywOo's been watching a leash. No one's been in heaven watching the cross, so they don't know.
Oh,
no, Masuda's gone downstairs.
But dupreeh pressed up close. Oh, the smoke spam. X Factor in from Hunter. Magisk fully blind back sight. Alexi's trying to squeeze around. Mini soon to fade, but they just have no vision. And sure enough, Magisk offers us a hold, but he loses his support. Masuda could come up from vent, and he's gonna have to. Apex from heaven saves them with 2 kills. And young m0NESY swaps to the AK. 12 seconds, can't find anything as Apex, a trio of kills, keeps Vitality in the lead.
Oh, the huge play right there is a smoking hut, right? Even though Hunter gets the kill through it, the rest of the players cannot scale.
A spot that can be good for 1 or 2. Dodging the utility as it comes out. Sure enough, Alexi's easy, and the second one is his as well. We've got Apex in the bomb site, and NiKo hunting over top of him.
m0NESY has a molly.
That could be destined for Apex, but what about his teammates? Here comes NiKo, shut down by Apex. He turns this around, and Hunter clears the corner. CT's looking for their impact. Door soon to be swung, bomb stopped, op shot from m0NESY, 10 seconds. He tries to fake plant. Now he's gonna have to commit or simply get these kills. And dupreeh duels in the open to give Vitality 6.
Ooh, tuck from the clutch, but nice round from Apex right there. I mean, he got away from NiKo for the longest time possible.
It's dupreeh popped. Apex slides into Mini, makes a ton of sound on that one though.
Yeah.
So what can Alexi piece together here? Ooh, there goes Masuda.
Oh, and they have vents. Ooh.
ZywOo, did he just see the legs? May not matter. He's losing players all over the place, and he just opened those doors, so Alexi lurks right into the back of his head, and we've got G2 with a very comfortable round 12.
Yeah, I feel like the timing played a huge... From here, he hears ZywOo take a shot by Secret, he hears Apex reloading and running out of Mini, and his teammates were gonna go ramp the whole time. He has a vent completely open to him. Other player on the A site was up at Mustang. No way to stop that from happening. Continues to do well. 12 and 8 here for Apex.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
NiKo's such an animal outside, but he's also very low. Here comes Hunter off the rooftop. Ooh. You mess with one Kovac, you get the other.
And if nothing changes, they know Magisk is back site, right? He is the upper anchor.
He's gonna be found out in the open. Hunter, that's an easy pickup. Magisk just roaming through the fields. Now he's lying with the Lilacs.
But there have been some big reference games for Apex.
m0NESY and Alexi running in wounded. They'll grab what they can in the meantime. That's a bomb plant and a retake needed to close out this CT side. A CT side that started with a pistol, bounced back from 4 in a row from G2, and now have left G2 in a strong stance to try and close. Hunter, he sees a lot of bodies coming in from Secret, a lot of wounded bodies for Nico to close in on. And m0NESY, despite the lesser health, well, he's not even needed. Nico, in the meanwhile, tearing them all up. And Vitality, they had a huge advantage for this retake, but suddenly they're outnumbered and they are stranded in the back of this site. Control kill for Nico, a tap to end it, and that is 4 as G2 take the lead, and we go into the last half of the second semifinal.
Alexi will be very important if they pull this off over here at Clock.
Oh, 2 shots go down. Oh, he's tapping. He's tapping. And ZywOo's got an answer for only a moment.
Okay.
G2 start the CT side with an easy pistol win.
Yeah, the captain leading by example.
Oh, actually, excuse me.
Yeah,
this is ZywOo looking through it. Hold on, hold on. This is all set up. This is meant for ZywOo to catch a kill inside of A.
Oh, that move.
Hunter tries to chase. Masuda gets away with a single point of health. And we are keeping eyes on dupreeh all the while. He's starting to get into heaven. m0NESY about to get shot in the back of the head. Jax is down beneath. He looks up. Whoa, dupreeh just bends bullets down. And we've got Vitality squeezing into the A site. No bomb plant needed.
That was hot. The site, it can be hard to hit that shot. Here the flank comes in, gets shut down. That's Alexi finally coming through the ramp push. He actually left ramp, went back to heaven, came back to ramp later while it was still open and pulled off that full flank, of course.
What is his support? Who is his support? Nico could come up from vents at a moment's notice. Jax lays into Magisk. Here it is. Nico stops bomb. And that is an open route to wrap back around Squeaky. Now the 2 CTs in lobby incredibly low, but Jax keeps going, and Alexi will sweep away that last one. So we've got G2 surviving some very close fights. So he shies away from the fight, but doesn't disappear. Still a threat. Here's a fight in from Apex. ZywOo also opened. We've got Hunter in the backside, confirmed by Masuda. A slow creep up to him. Don't forget about the bomb. That's still back in T-spawn. And m0NESY, oh! He was ahead of that molly, but Masuda takes his head off. And instead of waiting in the back of the site, Hunter gets aggressive. Masuda comes back. He's been shaved off, and the frag grenade, that should find him. He's dead to Nico instead. Tries to turn his attention back. Nico sprays for another, trying to hold off on lobby control. Such little HP, and he is taken down to 6, but at least he gets away.
The game continues to be real. CTs rely on streaking, and they aren't able to do it because you know that the Ts are not pushing back, and you just scared them a bit.
I can't believe he hit that headshot.
Yeah, that's crazy. Map feels kind of small here from the T side.
Oh, Jax, he falls down. Burned off the rooftop. Hunter, he swings out, but the moment he strikes one down, he's dead. Masuda from down beneath. 2 kills into the A site. And Alexi stranded inside of the smoke towards ramp. He's dead. Kills Magisk in the back, but that is Vitality officially in the lead.
Okay, and they pulled out the upper exec after. That's all they need. The flashes were so damn good. Jax falls out of heaven, and I'm not sure, he must have fallen out blind as well. We see that assist coming in from Apex.
Hunter sulks into the vents. Oh, Nico! What is that? Oh! 2 kills from over top of the smoke. He must have been on big blue box.
Yeah, he was.
m0NESY waits. Oh, is that what you wanted?
Ooh, they baited it.
Missed shot and Magisk. He clamps down on it. Double door peek. Hunter's waiting to just throw himself up this, or if they back up, oh, he's got it. What? That's a scope shot? ZywOo falling down into it, and he just crushes them. But if they win this round, then they are truly stomped. Flattened, and their hopes meek. ZywOo peeks, stops Alexi B, and Jax is dead.
He does the unthinkable again. To the floor in the vents.
Explain yourself.
This is Hunter's freest frag.
Sayonara as he falls into him, and these 2 follow-up shots.
Remember that 15-12 round with the scout from the back of the site?
Damn right I do.
Damn, echoes of himself.
And right now, G2, I mean, they don't have the tools to stop anything unless Monacy. We just saw an incredible op shot out of Zywoo. Well, let's see what the young kid's got. 1 kill, and it turns them away, just like last time. All he gets is a chance at 1.
Yeah, and he senses a little fear.
So he follows. As opposed to letting them go, he's gonna try to come back at this. Apex looking to come up from vents. I'm telling you, these CT pistols, they're in the right positions. There's Hunter from behind the box. G2 with a little life left in him. Jax has got another. And Monacy still trying to find them, but where have they gone? There's one to wrap back. Dupree! Point blank! But it's Zywoo yet again. And he knows that Alexi's back there, and he is done for. G2 will not go down without a fight.
But you can't bait the flash. Now, Zywoo's been great, but this was even a bit too much. And just when we were about to write him off, he appears.
Back into his original position. Is the oh,
what?
Monacy, he was pushed up close.
Oh my God, what a spot to be in. We're crossing 45 seconds. He's scaling the side of Mini.
Alexi, he's inside of the smoke. This is ice cold. Oh, but he gets found out by Magisk. But how does Monacy go from one side of the map to the other? He hits that. A warning sign to Masuda of what's to come. And as they get pushed downstairs, Hunter was meant to hold. Instead, Dupree gets a little bit of space, and Masuda gives us more.
A headshot, but no frag.
Vitality on the brink of 15.
Him and Masuda, the two guys you want to get entries. Grabbing them both.
A run from semifinals, beating world's #2.
Monacy did all this, but is it too late?
That wallbang connected.
Yeah.
You know, and if Masuda dies to that, oh wow, that's sharp.
Still players unnoticed. Last thing Hunter needs is to die through another squeaky smoke.
The double ops.
Double op adjustment. Alexi picks up 1. Nico still looking for his best friend out here.
Apex, he's hanging on. Oh no! He's not able to kill Nico, but a second chance also missed. There it is, but at what cost? That's gonna leave Apex on only 10 health. Alexi doesn't want to get stagnant, decides to peek, but now he's 2-scoped in. And if that peek comes from the right side, a missed shot. And Magisk is suddenly right back into it. Him and Apex looking to go downstairs. Dupree on the other end. Missed shot from Monacy.
Oh, but they're avoiding him.
20 seconds. They can't go anywhere else. Monacy, he's trying to draw it back. He's trying to fight on both fronts. He lands it.
The bomb!
That's the bomb!
10 seconds!
They've got to go recover. Monacy's still alive. But Apex answers, and with it, it has to be Jax. If he stops the plant. Oh! That's la finesse! Jax keeps this going!
An absolute labyrinth of a maze to find your way out of. And they figure it out. Distractions everywhere. Flanks on flanks. 2 ops. Refrags.
Hunter sits on top of Hut.
Here's the call.
Do they deliver? Oh, he gets it. Magisto burns him. Jack's backside dead after just the 1. Alexi, maybe a spray, maybe a spam. Could he hit the mark? No, sir. Bomb's planted. And he gets damaged down to 23. A 3v3 to try and close this semifinal. Apex decides to take a chance and get inside of Mini. And Alexi's buying time. He wants Nico and Monacy to get into the equation. They're both gonna try to come at this from Squeaky. And Alexi, oh no! He jumps over, he gets gunned down. Monacy's able to answer. Zywoo, oh, he can't deliver. And now Magisk in the back of the site. Point blank, oh! That's Vitality in a grand finals.
Oh! The upper anchor on the CT side, doing it in the post plant from his favorite position. How sweet is that juice?
900.